One of the things that I absolutely love is to discover new guitars with some very interesting specifications, which is not exactly like any other guitar in the market. This can include very interesting wood combinations, very interesting look and feel of the guitar, or something very different to offer for guitarists who's always looking for that new sound. In today's video, we have two models from the brand Bromo, which we had previously reviewed. We have done the review of the Bromo BAR5CE, again an excellent guitar, and the BAT4MCE, both the videos which you can find on our YouTube channel. And now we present to you two very new models that has just arrived in January 2026 in India. And if you are interested to see how this guitar looks, feels and sounds, let's go for it right away. So Bromo is a brand that has been recently very famous in India. It has been accepted worldwide by many musicians as one of those most affordable, great sounding instrument. Bromo has been giving very good all solid instruments in a price range which is very difficult to believe. That combined with the fact that this is a product of Indonesia and made in Indonesia, the craftsmanship really stands out. In today's video, we have two models. One which over here is the BAN2CE, that is the BAN2CE, and the one over here is the BAR4GCE, again a very recent launch by Bromo into the market. Starting with the BAN2CE, this is one very good looking acoustic guitar to be beginning with. Just starting to speak about how it looks and feel, immediately you can feel a very nice dense guitar in your hand. And the most beautiful part is how the back sides look in this guitar. Look at the feel and finish of how the wood looks. The flames really show up, and I'm showing this against the light so that you can see how reflective it is. And getting into the specifications, this one over here is a solid top and laminated back and sides. The solid top is spruce, very good quality spruce. I can confirm with the thickness that is given in this particular guitar. And the back and side, this is for the first time we have come across in this channel that this particular wood is called Movingui. It is an African wood, a hard wood that is usually used on the back side of a guitar. This particular guitar sounded very unique because of this particular wood. Remember that there is no good or bad wood. There is no concept of mahogany being superior or rosewood being superior, because the guitar manufacturers are also constantly trying to reinvent the sound that they want to offer the guitarist so that they also can keep exploring new sounds that they can add into their music. So the combination of spruce and Movingui is something that we have never done before, we have never come across before, and that is why it was very interesting to bring this video in front of you guys. What you can notice immediately is the ornamentation of the guitar, how all the bindings are standing out really well, how the sound hole design is, how this pickguard is almost like an elevated type of pickguard. It is thick and it is not a very flat pickguard, and how the overall binding continues. There is a rosewood line that goes across the guitar, and that also comes to the back side of the guitar. Over here there's a binding very nicely done over here. And speaking about the other wood combinations, we have a mahogany neck which is reinforced with two Amara ebony stripes, and we have golden die-cast tuning keys. These are not really loud gold, it's a very mild yellow gold kind of thing, which in combination with your strap nut over here and on the back side. We have Amara ebony fretboard and bridge, again very good quality. We also got bone material on our saddle and nut that ensures that your nut and saddle are here to stay for a very long time. Also, the ornamentation done over here is really nice. They have this very nice mountain Bromo, that's why the name is Mount Bromo, and also the head veneer plate is really good. Speaking about the inlays, it comes in the Mount Bromo inlays, a very nice abalone over here, and it's got fret markers, which is mother of pearl. So some really good material going into a guitar which is not costing more than 40,000 Indian rupees as of 2026. One immediate observation about this guitar after we played is how big it sounds. Usually we find bass response coming out of a dreadnought guitar very often, but on a grand auditorium you usually get a little less bass response in that sense. Not the case with this guitar. This guitar sounds very big for its size. Even the chord strumming, the chords sound very bold and more precise, and it's not like it'll sound any shrilly. So that is the kind of tonal characteristics. We will of course get into the sound check very soon, and before that we have to check out the other model. Coming to the next model, one of those most exotic looking guitar that we have come across in quite a while now, especially in this particular price range. This model is called Bromo BAR4GCE. This is an all solid guitar, which they have clearly mentioned over here. And all solid means solid top, solid sides and solid back. And the wood over here that they've used is solid mango. Now this is again something that we have never come across before, that a guitar made of all solid mango wood. So we were very curious to see how this will sound, because as I told, there is no wood that is good or bad. Each wood brings a certain flavor that might be suitable for certain people who are interested to get that particular sound. So in combination with all solid mango, the other specifications are more or less same. Mahogany neck with reinforced Amara ebony stripes, same kind of tuning keys, strap nuts, and here we have the body binding, which is maple, a flamed maple binding, which is again a very good binding for your wood to be together, and also it adds in the look and feel. The guitar is equipped with bone nut and saddle, so that is here to stay. The fretboard and bridge is again Amara ebony, as well as the head plate over here is Amara ebony as well. So the rest of the specifications is more or less same when it comes to, other than the body part. The body part is what the main difference. Here we have a combination of spruce and Movingui, and here we have an all solid mango wood. So without any further delay, let's hear how these guitars sounds to check out whether which one is for you. So that was the sound demo of both these guitars. Do let us know in the comments, how do you describe the sound of these guitars, and if you can use the right words in the comment, it will also help the guitar community to understand what kind of sound is this described as. To share our observation, this being an all solid guitar had the very good balance of bass, mids and highs. The guitar sounds sweet, just like a mango fruit probably is, and that kind of resonance was not really expected in this kind of a wood combination. Honestly, we have not come across this wood combination, so we did not know what to expect. The bass was really nice and refined. In the higher frets, the bass felt less when compared to this, not otherwise. Also, when it comes to a laminate back and sides, the projection of the sound is always bigger. The solid top and laminate back and side is a combination which helps in that. When it comes to an all solid, always the sound is more in control. The resonance is good but not all over the place. The overtones are also something that is in control. So you are supposed to expect something that is not super loud or super projecting, but everything in good and fine balance. Speaking about the BAN2CE, a very bold guitar. I would love to hear some power chords also on this for that matter, because this guitar tone can be defined as rich and bold and projecting, and that kind of combination is great, especially if you are a person who's jamming with a lot of people and you want a loud sounding guitar. This is a really loud sounding guitar with good amount of bass and the highs. It had more clarity on the mango wood over here, and this one sounds a little more fatter than the BAR4GCE. This is mainly due to the all solid, as I already mentioned. This guitar is resonant, it is tonally great, it is very interesting sound. We have not really come across this kind of a bold sounding grand auditorium in this particular price range. So that was more or less our observation about these two guitars. Do let us know in the comments what is your observation. And this video is not exactly a comparison of which is better. This is simply an introduction of two new guitars in the market in India for guitarists to consider, especially if your budget is under 40,000 rupees. Both these guitars are now available on John's Music, and the links to buy both these guitars are in the description, where you can visit the website and place the order for the same. Both these guitars are electroacoustic, loaded with Fishman electronics, and that is something that we have covered in the previous videos of how the Fishman sonitone sounds. So that is why we did not include that particular part in this video. So who are these guitars for? These guitars are for everyone who's looking for a new sound, for amazing look and feel, something absolutely out of the box to go with. So I'm also appreciating Bromo for doing such great experiments with wood combinations, because people are constantly looking out for new sound, to be honest. Both these guitars come with a very good quality padded bag with Bromo embroidered over here. And this padding is really good enough to protect your guitar well. Has padded straps, has side handles, and it comes with an Allen key, which is the long kind, not the small kind, with a paper packaging. So cheers to Bromo for reducing plastic wastages. Small things matter. Both these guitars come with this kind of padded bag. In fact, all the high-end guitars of Bromo comes with a padded bag. Plectrums are something that we add with every guitar that is dispatched from here. The setup is also something that we do. We do not really prefer the out-of-the-box factory setting, because those are usually set at 3 mm or slightly above. We kind of bring it down for the guitarist to be comfortably playing chords across the fretboard. So hope this video helped you in choosing which kind of guitar that you want to go for. You want to go for the more exotic with the sharp cutaway, or the more glorious looking acoustic guitar with some flamed beauty at the backside. So choose as per the sound you like, choose as per the look and feel that you like, because after all, you are the person who's going to enjoy this instrument. So regardless what the others' opinions are, make sure that you choose what you hear and like. So that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching the video, and if you are new here, please do consider subscribing to our channel, because we put a lot of guitar related content over here. And if you are a previous subscriber, Thank you so much for subscribing and supporting our YouTube channel as well as our website www.jonsmusic.in. Our physical stores are in Mumbai and in Pune, and any of the guitar repair services and purchases can be done over here. So see you soon with some more interesting videos where we introduce more cool gear to you, and until then, bye bye.